Well, good morning. It is a wonderfully miserable morning here in England today. Lots of rain. Last night we had some magnificent thunderstorms, which I love because they make me sleep ever so good. But that's besides the point. It's always raining in England. Well, actually, that's a lie. The last few weeks we've had some wonderful weather, like nice, warm, dry, can't complain about it type weather. Anyway, as I said, that's besides the point. So I just had, I saw something on a van and I had this thought. It baffled me slightly, although maybe it's just a semantics thing, or maybe because people don't respect women or whatever. But so I saw a van, a recovery truck, and on it said Knight and Sons, Knight as in Knight, and Son, and that was obviously the company name. And this is something you see quite a lot, you know, like Smith and Son or fucking Barry and Son for like hardware stores or whatever. You know, it's not something unheard of. Or and Sons, that's another one if someone has multiple sons or whatever. But you'd never see a company that includes the daughters. So you never see like Smith and Daughters, unless you do, and I just haven't seen it. Like, are there any examples of this? Now, obviously the one thing is companies that are named by a person's last name and include, whether in brackets or not, and Son or and Sons on the end, are obviously old-fashioned companies. So they're people who work in a very old-fashioned way, and I can't imagine that there are any modern established or like recently established companies that follow that that naming convention essentially. Yeah, I just thought it's very interesting. So it must be something that probably stems from 100 or whatever years ago, when it was very much expected for women to be the housemakers, to, you know, stay at home, do the cleaning, look after the kids, etc., etc., and then the father goes out, earns the money, maybe starts his own business, there's a dead deer, and gets the son involved, and eventually calls the company, you know, let's call it Victor and Sons, whatever. It just seems weird that, for me anyway, because I've got two daughters, if I wanted to involve them in my business, although I wouldn't use that naming convention, not my last name anyway, because it's silly. It doesn't roll off the tongue. It's not like W.H. Smith's or Sainsbury's or Morrison's, you know, like those high street or big retailer type shops. You know, those are names that have a very good sort of foundation and people are used to, and it rolls off the tongue nicely. Mine doesn't. Yeah, that's it for today. That's all I was thinking. Just that. Nothing more. Just that.